Now, the 1970s exodus of Ugandan Asians is well documented. They were fleeing from the dictator Idi Amin, who ordered them to leave the country within 90 days and accused them of milking Uganda's money. Well, thousands were displaced and many forced to emigrate to the UK, including Manju Patel and her husband, who arrived in London with just their 2 young boys. Gaggan Sabherwal has their story.
Meet 85-year-old Manju Patel. Manju owns and runs one of UK's most popular Gujarati restaurants. Her restaurant Manju's is located 48 miles south of London in the city of Brighton in England. Born in Gujarat in 1936, Manju later moved to Uganda with her parents. In 1964, Manju got married and had 2 sons and was leading a very happy life until tragedy struck in August 1972 when Uganda's Asians were asked to leave the country within 90 days by dictator Idi Amin. And around 25,000 of these displaced people, including Manju and her family, emigrated to the UK.
My brother is here, London. I coming in London. My son is a 7 years boy. One is 1 year, 1.5 years boy. After 3 days, I look out my job because without money I coming England.
Manju had a passion for cooking and had always wanted to run her own restaurant, but because of her financial situation, she was forced to put her dreams on hold and took up a job at a local factory where she worked as a machine operator till her retirement.
I knew Mum always wanted to do a restaurant at some point in her life, so brother and I said, oh, why not, let's do one. So we were actively looking and this place came up, and so we bought the place. It came through, and coincidence, it just fell on her 80th birthday.
I'm not thinking by my son is for me restaurant. They give me surprise. So happy, so cry. I say, oh, my dream is now finished.
And since 2017, the restaurant has been serving traditional home-cooked vegetarian Gujarati dishes.
We decided to do a Gujarati restaurant simply because we're Gujarati. You know, it's the food we know, it's the food Mum's been cooking since she was 12. It's different. When we first opened, people didn't understand what it was. You know, they'd sit down expecting to eat chicken tikka masala. Initially, a lot of people would get up and walk out. As the restaurant became more and more well known, then it got easier.
Manju's is a completely family-run restaurant with Manju's sons greeting and taking orders from customers, to Manju and her daughter-in-laws Dipali and Kirti running the kitchen and preparing the food.
I never thought in a million years that I would be living in England and would be cooking for British people. I feel very happy about this.
Whenever customers visit us, they leave our restaurant satisfied and happy, and this makes me very happy.
Due to COVID and the recent rise in gas, electricity and food prices, Manju's restaurant too has had to face some challenging days. But neither COVID nor the rainy days have deterred or slowed Manju down.
I like work. I like cooking. Never stop my cooking. I like cook.
So you will never retire as a chef?
Never retire.
Gaggan Sabherwal, BBC News, Brighton.